Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Um, there is maintenance tonight. Wiz has maintenance going on at 2 a.m. So I am starting to stream early. Hopefully, we can. I'm going to try and get through Wintertusk today. Hopefully, we are able to do it before maintenance ends. We will see how it goes. Yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. I've got my plan ready. I've done all the side quests, so I'm caught up. I'm now level 65, so we've made a little bit of progress. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Last time we left off, we got the Golden Seal from Australand, and now we are off to Vestraland. All I gotta say is, once again, storming like a motherfucker outside. So, if stream ends up being a bit laggy or ends up cutting at some point, I do apologize for that, but the storm is pretty heavy. So, we'll just see how it goes. Let's hop on the boat back on over to Wintertusk. Strand is back this way. Let's go find Henrik and see what's up.
I've not seen your light before. Where do you come from? Grandmother Raven sent you to me. She wants me to help you get Vestry's golden seal? I wonder. That old witch always has schemes within schemes. My people are in need of help, and they come first. If you will help me aid my people, I will get you into Vestry's hall. Do we have a deal? Yes? Then we will begin. My people are starving. The cold that Vestry brought to the land has fouled our harvest. Can you go to the farms in the region and gather some smoked fish from the drying racks and some grain tacks? When you have enough to feed us for a while, we'll talk about Vestry some more.
Grab a side quest phone here. Let's go get some fish racks, where the hell they may be. Map. We're over here. What? Oh, this one. I saw an interact. I didn't see what it was. There they are. Chat, you know what that means? Fish. Brain sacks, which are all the way over there. Grain. 2 grain. 3 grain. Bang.
My dog.
Let's take the side quest from here. What RSP do you have? That is a lot of dispels. Interesting. Emerald, Garnet, and Topaz. These would be really good if you're running heal. But I am not, so I'm going to stick with the one I have. Let's go talk to Henrik. Alright, I got your shit.
You have done well to feed these hungry folk. I do not like to bargain so harshly, but times are harsher. Though we are brave, we are still but farmers and gatherers. The foes that beset us are formidable. Many wolverines and boars make our lives miserable and full of fear. They raid our farms and steal our food. My people are sore and wounded from battling them. Can you help buy us some time to rest?
I'm the rest by killing 2 of them. Sure. Whatever. Taking no shit. Okay, and I can stock unlock everything. There's. I got 1260. I think I do like 1120 with frogs, so I'm just gonna burn them and send it. Dude, that rain's hitting my window decently hard. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the thunder is very loud. There we go. See, Berserker. That should be simple enough. I'm assuming they have similar health. All time, yeah. That checks out. And frog. There we go. Ring of Claw. What a name for a ring, honestly. I just feel that I should change my equips back to Storm. For when I pop the double blade in here.
You are a blessing to us, like a great hero from the sagas of old. You've done much to help us, but we still need some sort of defense against our enemies. If we had some palisade walls, it would limit the directions they can attack from.
Hello, dog.
Can you help build some fort walls to keep my people secure? The wood is frosted and frozen, though. Once, our village had a legendary golden axe, a magic blade that could cut any wood, frozen or no. The golden axe was stolen long ago by an ice troll named Thurnir. None could defeat him, so we let him keep it. If you could defeat Thurnir and reclaim the golden axe, you could put it to use cutting wood to build our fort. Thurnir lives in a cave in the south of Vestralund, over a bridge, near a waterfall.
Another ice boss, shocker. No, it's fine. Let's go find this dude and kick his ass. New headphones for me. New headphones, yo. It's actually really relaxing the way the rain against the window. No more duct tape ones? Hell yeah. You'll love to see it.
I don't remember ordering out for my meal, but you'll do.
We'll see about that one. We got a little bit of health. Blade. The blade, we faint. I'm kind of surprised they're not just throwing out frost shots at me. And there goes the... Alright, now we kill. Terrible memories of the blizzard, but not doing twice as much damage. Tower the Helephant. Anyways, they're both dead. Honestly, switching to Jewel the Faint would probably be the play for this area.
Thurnier drops a golden-bladed axe, a magnificent piece of craftsmanship.
Let's go. Holy fuck, that is loud. Who's with the song? Dragon Shield. What is it even? Just two. Elemental and Spirit Shield makes sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna swap to Jewel the Faint. Okay. You got the axe, now we go back to Henrik.
You recovered the golden axe? Glorious, isn't it? Now you must cut some wood for us to build the palisade walls with. We need but a few trees, so be sparing. To the south, we've marked the trees to be cut with an X. Take the golden axe to them and return with the wood.
We go chop some trees. Well, they're right. X marks the tree. Alright, Henrik, I got your wood.
The legend of the golden axe was no myth from the look of these cuts. I'll take the golden axe back now to restore it to its rightful place. You have our gratitude. Now that we've got the wood, it's time to repair and restore the missing pieces of the palisade wall. Simply take the wood to the sections of wall that are in need and fashion a repair. I will await your return.
Oh, so this is what happened to the wall. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's pull this back up. Bang. I don't think 3 trees is enough wood for this, but I digress.
Well done. I feel safer already. You have done much to help my people, and I am grateful beyond words. I apologize for putting you to such hard labor, but I had little choice. I suspect Grandmother Raven had it in mind when she sent you. You need to see Vestry, and I am the only one who can give you access. Long ago, Grandmother Raven trusted me with a runic chant to open the gates to Vestry's Hall. She told me to teach it to a helpful outlander, and you are that very one. Use it to bypass the lock upon Vestry's gate and enter his hall without fear.
Alright. Illustrious Hall is this big tree right here.
You speak the runic chant Henrik gave you. It opens the gates readily enough.
Alright, to Vestry we go. Hello, Vestry. What you got for me?
How did you get here? I thought we sprayed for wizards.
That's crazy.
Bear me the sales pitch. I am no fool. You've come for my golden seal to put dear old Father Ymir to sleep. I have no issue with that. I like the state of things here. I rule Vesterland. If Ymir wakes, boom! You can have my golden seal with my blessing. Speak to my steward, Strykar Scofflaw. He can take care of you. Unless there was anything else, I assume we're through. Have a pleasant day.
The quest name even. That was easy.
What? Vestry is just giving the golden seal to you? I won't have it. My loyalty is to the Coven. I'll destroy you and see the Everwinter come upon this whole world.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, figured as much. It wouldn't be that easy. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, when I switched to the Jewel of Fate, I forgot to change my deck. And of course it got rid of the item card blade that was on. God damn it. I will switch that back after we're fine. That's crazy fizzle. There we go. This should kill the problem. Well, if I don't fizzle, that is. Let's try this again.
You think you've won, but the Everwinter cannot be stopped. The sleeper will awaken. Ice will fall.
You find the golden seal among Strykar's belongings.
Yay, we did it. Alright, Vestry Dog, what was that about? First of all, change my deck. Get that in here, get that in here. There we go. Alright, what was that about?
I can't say I was surprised to see his treachery. I'll have a word with my hiring manager about that.
That's crazy.
I am only too happy to see you on your way, and with the golden seal, but you must listen to my advice now. The gateway into my brother Sudri's land is locked, and he has appointed a strange guardian for the key. A Valkyrie named Freda Warsong lives in a cave not too far from here. She guards the key. Best of luck with her.
Okay. Let's go find Freda.
Despair, for you have come into a place of death. The Coven raise my spirit, yank me from the Hall of the Mighty, and bound me here toward a simple key. I cannot surrender it, lest I see the unquiet spirits of Warriors 3 to their final rest. Hallfang Bristlecrown, Oswood Fleetpaw, and Azuric Widebelt all died unjustly, cheated from the Hall of the Mighty. Their spirits haunt caves near Vestry's Hall and here. Defeat them, and send them on to their right reward.
Yeah, we get to find half at you. Hell yeah. Grab the trollball here. Alright, so Chad, if you are not aware, this boss right here is a really good way of farming gold.
Who break my silent time? Hellfang happy to share his misery.
It is a very simple boss. Ah, he does have a myth minion, which is annoying. I might need to blade once. Alright, bro. Alright. Okay. Let's give the frog a shot. I don't know if it's gonna kill the guy. I don't know if it's gonna kill the minion or not, but it's definitely killing Hellfang at least. Let's see, will we kill... Oh, we're good. Not even close. Even if that didn't crit, we were killed.
You set me free. Now I go to Hall
Oh.
of Mighty. Much better than his
What would
old
you look
cave.
at that? So yeah, when you're farming this is the drop you actually want to look for to get money. So yeah, this is the Cow's Pearl Amulet. It has a... I don't know if that's a tree... Okay, it's just a regular triage. But this is super important. The way you make money off of this is selling it to the bazaar. Majority of the time, you sell it to the bazaar. Each one of these can make you like 8.8k, something like that. It's ridiculous. I'm still wizard. Holy shit, hi bro. Congrats on your 5 stream streak. That goes hard. Alright, so that is one down. Now we gotta go to Oswood Fleetpaw. Up on the way. Talk to Bernie for the side quest here. What does the Viper's Cave? I will do that later. We're doing Oswood first. Actually, we're just doing Oswood. I'll do the other one on my own time.
If you've come to dishonor me, you're too late. I met my end long ago. Now I know only the torment of battle.
Hey, don't worry, bro. For you. 3.6k. Okay, that's a double blade with this. And now they die. Which more bell?
You fought well and gave me an honest defeat. Now the doors to the Hall of the Mighty. They are open to me.
07 Osmond. I really don't understand why they don't just like make more bosses with no allies. Like, set up a 1v1. I want to use other cards instead of just running AoEs the whole time.
The stench of magic is all over you. If you've come to cast some dark curse up, I seek an honest end in battle, and must pit myself against all who come to this cave of exile.
Alright, we need to grab a prism. Okay, this should just be fine with presence of a void. Blade. There we go. Triples that.
I dared not hope to see my ancestors in the Hall of the Mighty, but now I hear their revelry. I am coming.
Holy shit, that is a lot of extra healing. I don't see why I'd use that, but god damn. It goes crazy.
You see some small flecks in the dirt. They look like yellow paint.
That's Sec
They
West
lead
Norman.
into that cave.
I'll pick up Magnus as well. What up? Cool, I'll go do that later. For sure can wait, I got a key to get.
You have sent the souls of 3 brave warriors to their resting places in the Hall of the Mighty. That sets me free. I surrender to you the key to Sudri's land. Use caution when journeying there. Take the key to Grandmother Raven. She will guide you with what you must do.
Yippee, that's another area down. That's not right. What up, Grandmother Raven?
You continue to triumph. Clearly, I chose my champion well. With the 2 golden seals from Austrian Vestry, half the journey is done.
More like 2/5.
Now you must enter Sudriland to gain Sudri's own golden seal. Freda Warsong supplied you with a key. The gate to Sudriland is in the south of Rundle Fjord. Be wary, Sudri is more malicious than Austri or Vestry. Sudri's henchman is named Kettle Blackheart, and to reach Sudri, you must win Kettle over. Be wise and watchful.
Okay. I have access to Sudriland now, so as we make progress in there, we'll be able to do the other ones I have. So we'll be able to do Scabrok's Cave here and get a new spell. No clue what that spell is. That is going to Vestron. What am I doing? I don't know what that spell is, but I'm very curious to see. Because the last time we got one of these, we got Shatter out of it, if I remember correctly. So I'm curious to see what this one is. Alright, let's go find Kettle. Oh, we're just fighting him, okay.
Hold! I am Sudri's henchman, and he has sent me to block and guard the path against meddlers like you. Without a shovel, you cannot clear the path, and I will thwart your efforts to pass. The snow has been specially piled to cause an avalanche if it is meddled with, and only I know how to clear it.
Okay. I'm just gonna go and kill you to clear to figure that out. Bring it on, Kettle. You've got a bit of health. Actually, both of you have a little bit of health. So I'm gonna double Widow Thriss, and that should kill both of them. Yes, use up all of your pips. Let's go. Blade. And we set the answers. Oh, you said the author sent me first, I see. That was easy enough. Alright, Kettle, show me the ways to get there.
Oh, you've beaten me! But my followers, Herrick the Lean and Ormond the Surly, have taken the pick and shovel away. You will never find them, for they have hidden themselves. Sudri told me to hinder you, perhaps to see if you're worthy to earn his golden seal. Find Herrick the Lean and Ormond the Surly, and win from them the pick and shovel. I'll not stand in your way. Harrick is in Hrundel Fjord, and Ormond is in Vestriland.
You just said they're hidden and I'll never find them. Yet you're just telling me where they are now. Bold strategy. Let's see how that works out. Set this on here. I'm very curious to know what I mean, probably for just plot elements, but like, come on. There's Herrick's cave.
Kettle Blackheart told me to guard this pick. You won't take it without a fight.
This is where we can use the mass prism. Yes. This is part of the reason why I even grinded House of Scales. Oh, I'm so happy to be able to finally use this. Mass prism, go. Now we're on the Arthurs.
You easily find Kettle's pick.
Alright. Now I have to find Ormond and Vesterland. Where's this? Here? Okay. Bring it on, Ormond.
I was set to guard this shovel. and you'll have to pry it from my cold claws.
Okay. I can do that. And we send the others. Oh, it didn't kill the boss. Interesting. How much did you live on? 167. Damn.
Kettle Shovel is right here with the rest of Ormond's stuff.
Chat, we've defeated 50 ravens, no way. Alright, now go back to Kettle. Okay, before all those fuckers spawn right in me. Rude. Alright, Kettle, I got both the things. What you gotta say about that now?
I see you come bearing the stolen battle treasures. You're as generous with your bravery as you are your time.
Oh. Apparently I completed a side quest while doing that. Cool.
Oh, all right then. Let me tell you how to clear that snow and ice without burying yourself in an avalanche. On the other side, you must speak to Thera Brightspell. She is a friend to Grandmother Raven and will help you.
Okay. Let's go break the ice wall. Bang. This.
Grandmother Raven sent word to expect you some time ago. I was wondering when you would turn up. You will never pass through Sudri's Dragon Gate. It is enchanted to snap shut upon any who are not ravens. I saw that happen once, and it wasn't very pretty. So, let us avoid that fate if we can. Gather some raven feathers and some hemlock leaves, and I will cast an illusion illusion to turn you into a raven. You can get feathers from any of the ravens roaming these parts. Not me, of course. And hemlock grows wild.
Oh, I already know for a fact if Kira was in here, she would be absolutely despising that voice. Okay. So you want me to get the feathers to open up this dragon gate, but the quest helper is pointing me to beyond the dragon gate. I think that is a little bit of an oversight from Kay Island. But you know what can you do? We're gonna have to head down. I don't want to kill these guys. I want to deal with myth elites if I really have to. Alright, we'll just pop back on the myth prison. This is what we got it for, so might as well get some use out of it. Oh, there's the trog back there. I didn't even notice. I think we can just prison and kill. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course I feel a bit sure. Send the frog. Alright, yeah, we found our play here. And run the frog. There we go.
These should serve well enough.
Oh my god.
Give me a moment. With those ingredients, I can now brew a potion that should wrap you in illusion. Just take a drink from the cauldron. While in raven form, you should be able to walk through the dragon gate without harm. The enchantment upon the gate isn't that quick-witted. If you get through once, you can always pass through it. Once past the gate, you must face Sudri himself.
Okay, I forgot to grab the trog, let me do that. Alright, Detroit become Raven,
You
let's
take a
go.
drink of the foul potion from the cauldron. You begin to sprout feathers and claws.
Okay. As soon as I get through that gate, I'm immediately removing this.
The Dragon Gate lets you pass unharmed. Now that you have fooled it once, it should trouble you no more.
Yippee. And now, remove the transformation. I have to re-equip this, because of course I do. Before we talk to Sudri, there's something else we can do here. Let's go take on Scaprock. In this cave right here.
Good. More magic for me. I might just eat you now, though.
We'll see if you can pull that off. I don't think so. You may be Storm. I'm gonna kick your ass. Don't need that. I eat your Zillas for breakfast. Don't even come at me with that. Wait. The tier 30 boss. No, bosses in this game haven't gotten up to rank 30. I think if I'm not mistaken, the highest rank right now is like 26 or 27, something like that. No, they have not gotten. Even after 15 years of development, we haven't broken 30 yet. And easy.
Scarbrock drops a bag of rune spells. You pick it up and check. All of them are still there.
Alright, and we'll go to Eric later, but we have that done now so we can get a new spell. Let's go and talk to Sudri.
How did you make it through my defenses? I've heard from my brothers, Austri and Vestri. They say you've gained their golden seals. I respect that. Normally, my henchman, Cormac Shadowclaw, would deal with you, but I do not know where he has gone to. I don't wish to bring doom upon my fine hall, so let us be diplomatic in our dealings here. If you can do a few simple things for me, I will give you my own golden seal, as a generous gift, of course.
Alright, I'm listening.
I would have you go to a cave in Vesterland, in which grows a special tree, a tree bearing golden apples. The cave is guarded by a Valkyrie, a warrior named Jorda. She may try to stop you. Find the cave. Bring me back a basket of these golden apples, and we'll see where we stand.
Okay. I'll pop a mark here. And go back here and talk to Eric. And we can get our new spell, see what it is. Because I have no clue.
You won back my bag of rune spells. I am in your debt. Let me reward you with a spell.
Oh, Talos. I don't care. I did level up though, so that's huge. And now get Talos out of here. Of all the spells I was expecting, I wasn't really expecting a minion, and I'm not entirely sure what I am playing on Myth after all. So let's head back to Vesterland. Oh, this is this. Okay. Vesher again. Grab some more on the way in. Why not?
Hold! These golden apples are mine and mine alone. None shall taste their sweetness but me.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Lid. We'll run the Orthrus. No, my frog. Alright, we got the pips setting the frog.
So unfair! I have guarded this tree against all, and it earned me nothing but ignoble defeat.
Damn, that's crazy. Anyways, give me your fruit.
You collect some golden apples.
It is a pity Jordan would not share them. These apples are so delicious they drive lesser beings to madness. I would offer you one, but then I would have to fight you to keep you from taking the rest. I can see in your eyes that you do not trust me. That is fair. Giants are known as tricksters and liars. I will prove to you that my word has weight. I will allow you to trap my words in an urn and weigh them. There is a scale in Hrundle Fjord that the merchants use. Take the urn with my words to the scale and weigh it. If I am speaking true, my words will have weight. If I am speaking falsely, my words will be as light as hot air. Let us begin. Get that urn from the side of my hall and bring it back to me. Then to Hrundle Fjord to weigh it.
That is a crazy way of testing it. Chat, do your words have weight to them? Can you put them in a jar, put them on a scale, and have them tip the scale? He said a hole. Bro, what is up with that? What is with you and holes recently?
This urn should do. Sudri speaks into the urn.
Nothing. Uh-huh.
Upon my honor, I swear to grant the golden seal to this wizard once this task is done.
Strangely, it feels a bit heavier, but that isn't possible.
Now, go to Hrundle Fjord and weigh that on the merchant's scale.
Let's go and find this scale. Weigh this dude's words. I don't know. Wiz be full of ideas. I ain't gonna question. Oh, hello sir, why are you trapped in a cage? I will free you eventually. No way, it's like hit Celeste map the prisoner, that's crazy. I need help. The scale.
The scale wobbles with the weight of the urn. You adjust the scales to account for the urn's weight. The giant's oath carries real weight. Sudri will want to hear from you.
Well, damn. Okay.
I can see from your face that you believe me now. Here is your golden seal. Use it to save your world.
Sudri gives you the third of the golden seals. You're 3/4 of the way there.
3/4, aka 60% of the way there. This is actually going by a lot faster than I was expecting. I really did not have to do an early stream for this, I don't think.
I have never trusted a giant, but you got the best part of Sudri, his oath, given freely and without deceit. Now that you have gotten golden seals from Austri, Vestri, and Sudri, only Nordri's golden seal remains. I know the charm that will open the Nordriland gate. Go to the gate, speak the charm, and go forth to find Nordri. If I remember, his door warden is a disagreeable ice troll named Stengar. He is a clever one and loves riddles. When you have gotten Nordry's golden seal and completed the set, return to me and we will see this to its finish.
Alright. Stengar Wordwise, that is a name. That is certainly a name. Let's see if he's truly wise to his word. You're not Stengar. You're not Stengar either. Oh, we actually have to, like, get blanks to cross the bridge, okay. No way, a side quest that's actually required? That's crazy. Build the bridge. Don't worry, you just need this last plank. There we go.
A little work, and the bridge is as good as new.
Yippee.
I fear my weight broke the bridge, but now it looks as if it will hold. Good work.
We did it.
A wagon with a broken wheel. Something about it seems significant.
Okay, sure. Sure, I guess we'll go with that. Test. What?
I am a blacksmith, and the cave behind me. Can you go into the cave and defeat Scaflock? I will reward you handsomely when my
Scaflock.
forge is in my command again.
We did Scabrock, and now there's Scaflock.
Here am I.
Camera. We don't need that, we can just go across. Let's Stengar, where you at? That is a broken ass
A
ship.
frozen ship stuck in the ice. You have a strange feeling it will be important.
Okay. Interesting. What the fuck? Okay. I guess we're just getting zoomed into battle then. That's not how I was expecting that to go. The dogs are angry and they're ready to kick the shit out of and they're ready to beat the shit out of these bones. We love the dog.
Hold it right there, little one. No one gets in to see Nordry without first defeating me in the most noble of contests, a riddle game. I will ask you 2 riddles, and if you give me the answers, you may pass and speak to Nordry. But I do not want just an answer. You must find the item I speak of. The first riddle is this. I go round in circles, but always straight ahead. Never complain, no matter where I'm led. What am I?
You're sure the answer is a wheel, but where have you seen one of those?
The wheel.
I hate to bother you, but there's been a terrible oversight. Someone's not doing their paperwork, I'm afraid. You should be contacted shortly by your school professor about a new pet. But there is a catch. When you're able to explore all of Wintertusk, you should be hearing from your professor. Be careful when you're in Wintertusk. I hear it's quite cold, so be sure to dress warmly.
Hey, Mr. Lincoln, I'm already here. Hate to break it to you, my guy. I'm already one step ahead of you. I have to go back to the wheel. Dude, what is with all these just like random ice points that are just zooming me? There's the wagon.
A wheel is clearly the answer he's looking for. You can go back to Stengar now.
You found a wheel on the merchant's wagon? Well done! A wheel is correct. Now, for the second of my riddles. Weight in my belly, a tree on my back. Nails in my ribs, feet do I lack.
That sounds like a ship. Where would you find a ship?
We gotta go to the frozen ship.
It's pretty clear that he's talking about this ship. You can go back and solve the riddle.
Alright, Stengar. I have the
A
answer.
ship, a fair answer, and well spoken. You have bested me in the riddle game, and may now proceed. Nordry awaits you beyond these doors. Enter, and show him some respect.
Yippee, we can enter. Let's go get the truck.
Greetings, wizard. I suspect you know how this will go down. The cause for your visit is clear to me. You want my golden seal to bind my father into the sleep of ages. Though the icy blood in my veins urges me to send you back to Grandmother Raven in defeat, I will not attack you. I offer you a trade. A fair one. Go to the cavern beneath Grandmother Raven's tree. In that cave is the cold drake, Nithog, a loathsome worm that gnaws the roots of the great tree above. If you can bring me one of Nithog's teeth, I will gladly trade my golden seal for it.
Okay. Set a mark. Let's go get that tooth. Cave below the tree Grandmother Raven's in. Yep, there it is.
There is no easy way to get a tooth from this monster. Perhaps the Norms can offer some advice.
Oh, we have to go back to the... The fucking bird that Kira hates.
You have come seeking a way to wrest a tooth from Nithog, the worm that gnaws at the roots of the world.
No force of battle or craft of spell will win you that prize. You must make it bite off more than it can chew.
Gather some wild hemlock from Australand and some ice bark from a winter branch in Vesterland. Take those things to Regan Wildleaf, who will brew you a potion that will give Nithog something to chew on.
Okay. More wild hemlock. This is actually pointing me to it this time. That was a choice of me to get that one instead of the one on the outside. Reball, we risk it like that. Even though that fight would not have been an issue whatsoever. I have to defeat a winter branch and collect 2 winter branches and collect their ice part. Destroyed. They're around the middle area here.
You see a set of footprints leading in. Maybe Gerda is inside.
Thank you, Side Quest. Here they are. Oh, she's got 700. Yeah, this calls for double blade. No, I don't. Goodbye, winter branches. Those both look sick. Alright, let's go to Regan.
potion to give old Nithog a toothache. I'll need some wild hemlock and some ice bark from a winter branch. What's that? You already have them. I would ask how you knew, but it's obvious that the Norns sent you. Let me mix that up for you.
Regan blends the ingredients into a salve and gives it to you in a small wooden bowl.
Just smear this on the roots that the worm chews and wait. Do not get any of the salve on yourself. You are a good friend to this village, clearly, but we cannot rely on your spellcraft. Our Thane, Vanir Stormrock, could you go and gather some? You can find the aloe and berries growing around town, and the geysers are not far from here.
Alright, let's go put the salve on the roots.
You smear a little of the salve on the root and wait for Nithog to chew on it. In a few moments, the great worm gnaws the root and groans. Something white clatters to the floor. It's a tooth. You collect it from the ground.
Okay. I don't know why there's a sigil in front of that, but why not, I guess.
That was fast. I should have bargained for more, I suspect. I stand by my word. Here is your golden seal. Take it and trouble me no further. Be warned, this is not the last time our paths will cross.
Is it? That's not ominous or anything. Alright, let's get back to Raven.
The 4 golden seals are in your hands, and you are ready to enter the door at the base of this very tree. The caverns below are called Nastrond, the bones of the earth, a colder and more desolate place there never was. You must take the golden seals into Nastrond and place them before the Ice Titan, keeping him in endless slumber. The gate to Nastrond now beckons, and all our hopes go with you.
Alright, chat. Here we go, the final dungeon of Wintertusk. I did not expect to get here as quickly as we did. I figured this was at least going to take us another hour to do, but nope. This is just a lot shorter than I expected, I guess. Well, looks like when we're done with this, we'll have some time to do some Celestia.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Vanir Stormroar sent my warband into these caverns to capture the Coven after they attacked Rundle Fjord. We were quickly ambushed and split up. My warriors are scattered throughout all of Nastrond. There is a final barrier protecting the Hall of Jotengard, where the Ice Titan sleeps. To breach the walls of Jotengard, you will need a set of rune carving tools. I have lost mine down here. I also had the images of 4 runes needed to open the gate. Those runes were with my rune carving tools. The Winter Skulls took everything. If you can recover them, they're yours to keep. You'll certainly need them. Beware, these caverns are cursed. Walking into them is certain doom.
Yeah, to get the rune carving tools from the Winter Skull. Doesn't this mean I'm first for the entire dungeon? Because there are no doors into anything, it's just walls upon walls in the same rooms. I think this means I'm going first the entire time. Hell yeah.
You find the rune carving tools, but only one of the runes you need is here.
Alright. Got the tools, that's huge.
That's bad news, losing the other 3 runes. I'm sure the Coven has them, so we must win them back. It seems you won't need those rune carving tools for a while, but do not lose them.
What you doing?
The icy wall over yonder was not there when we first entered the caverns of Nostrand. It is likely that you'll find another of the runes on the other side, in the hands of one of the worst of the Coven. I speak of a skeletal warrior named Colgrim Soulsunder. Colgrim took captive my ally, Truda Stoutheart. He is likely lurking behind that icy wall. If only I had my mighty hammer, I'd break that wall down and pursue. Can you find my hammer and do what I lack the strength to? Shatter yonder wall, defeat Colgrim, and rescue Truda.
I got you, Dylan. Your hammer is here. Hello?
This
There we
has
go.
got to be Doolin's hammer. It looks very heavy.
Alright, let's shatter this wall.
You use
Bang.
Doolin's hammer to strike the icy wall, breaking it into tiny pieces.
Alright, Colgrim.
The Coven has promised me a world of ice. Should I keep this rune from you, you cannot prevail.
We'll see about that one. Hello? Can I start the fight? Thank you. Oh, we're first the entire dungeon, that's incredible. Alright, we're short turning it. Up. Two for 7. When you see it. Anyways, I get fainted. And now go my Arthras. Easy fight.
You find the second of the runes on the ground after defeating Coolgrim.
It's good to see you. I've been waiting without hope of rescue. Did Doolin send you? I was parted from the others of my warband. They were captured and taken across the icy chasm. The icy roof is loose. If a horn is sounded, it might cause the ice to break and a bridge to form. Huck Horncollar bore with him a horn, dropped in the fray. If you can find it and sound it, it may open a way. Beware Sadric Duskwing on the other side, a coven sorcerer ranked among their most powerful. If you meet any others of my group, Hawk, Ulfang, Njal, Thorfinn, or Agneta, tell them to show courage.
Alright. Oh yeah, would you look at that? Hawk's horn's right here.
This is clearly Hawk's horn. It feels magical, charged with power.
Alright. Let's go drop the ice.
You blow the horn, and it causes the ice to shake and begin to fall.
Hey chat, there's another ice boss. Well...
How did you get down here? No matter. You'll meet the same ruin as the rest of the Thane's foolish warband. I will leave you to the mercies of my icy ally here.
Alright. Well... Here we go again. 6.7k, okay. Whoops, another lost fight. Here we go. A little bit. Faint. Go more Arthurs once again. And there we go.
Thelic drops the third missing rune.
Let's go. We have to talk to Hawk. Let's go. What up, Hawk?
I heard my horn calling. It sounded like you brought the roof down. I am a defenseless cub here in these caverns, without arms or armor. Can you rescue my sword and shield from the frost trolls who took them?
Pick some frost troll ass. Shit. There we go, we got the sword and shield.
So armed, I am ready to face what foes come my way. You cannot cut or destroy those roots. They are connected to the tree above and run throughout Nastrond. If they are damaged, this cavern will collapse, killing us all. You must find a way to charm them. Thorfinn Tree Tamer had a magic flute that would charm plants and trees. If you can find it, it may be of use. Thorfinn was with us when we were attacked by the Coven. I'm sure he dropped his flute somewhere near. Once you get the flute, you can play it to charm those branches aside. Then you may strike deeper into Nastrond. On the other side of those roots is the final chamber outside Jotengard, where the 4 runes must be carved. You may meet others of my warband. Be wary. They have likely fallen under the spell of our enemy, the Coven.
Okay. So you gotta find the flute, which, of course, is just over here.
Now to use the flute and see if you can get past the root wall. You play the flute and the root wall parts.
Wow, that's crazy.
You may have gotten this far, but here is where you stop. My magic has ensnared Doolin's warband to my will.
Oh, we got a quad boss here. Imagine I'll probably need another blade. So let's pull out Epiphany. Probably just those 3 are good enough, I had to imagine. Because I don't see these having any more than 4k health each. 5.3, a little bit more than I was hoping, but that's fine. I think if Orthrus doesn't kill, then Frog should just kill afterwards. Big ol' mad attack incoming. Damn! Okay, jeez. And you fizzled, you're dead. Yeah, that's a problem how many pips they're starting out with. That's a lot. What are you doing? You're gonna judge, okay. So it's gonna do like 400 damage to me. Damn! Okay, that's a slight issue. It is turn 2 and I'm already down almost half of my health. That's insane. I'll be going touch that. I'm building up to do that, my guy. Don't even worry about it. Damn! Oh, and you still got whips. Oh, dumbass. I changed my mind, that's crazy. Nah, you already spoken it. Speak it with your whole chest, why don't you? Oh, weaving is so fucking underrated in this game. Chad, if you played this and you haven't done anything with weaving, you're missing out. Go do some spell weaving. Get yourself one of these blades. Get yourself an attenuate. Do whatever. Weaving is so good in this game. All right. Send the Orthrus. Yeah, that just kills them all. Cool.
Upon defeat,
Holy shit.
Atre's spell breaks, and
Ruby Ring of
Doolin's
Battle.
company are freed from their ensorcelment.
That's good for fire, not good for me though. Okay. Give me all of that health. Good lord. Alright.
You freed us. We did not want to fight you, but we had no choice. If you want to stop the Coven from rousing the Ice Titan, you must carve the Ice Titan's name onto the runes. One rune must be carved on each of the 4 stones in order to spell out the Ice Titan's name. Only when the rune stones are carved with the Ice Titan's true name will the gate open to you. Once the gate is open, you must enter Jotengard and defeat the Coven before they cause the Ice Titan to rise. If you have a means of keeping the Ice Titan in his eternal slumber, now is the time to use it.
Alright.
4 are Ymir's sons. Bound they are to fight for him.
Ymir.
Trust not the sons of ice.
Give me a Y. Y. Give me an M. Give me an I. I. Give me an R. What's that spell? Ymir.
You have fought well, you meddling wizard. And it is clear that Grandmother Raven has a claw in this. Still, you cannot stop the coming of the Everwinter. The Ice Titan Ymir will wake and bring an age of eternal cold! With the power of the Coven at my command,
Oh,
I
there they
call
are.
upon the sons of Ymir, the Ice Titan, to stop you!
Alright. Doing on all 4. So you want Orthrus there. I know there's some funny cheats where one of them shields himself a bunch, so I'm gonna pack Shatter. And before I get into the fight, let me grab this Strog over here. I had to go back for this on my fire. Let's not forget that again this time. I think we just send it. So yeah, they have a whole cheat with like a tag game. Yep. I know that one of them put shields on himself. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a -90, if I remember correctly. And then he's gonna follow it up with a -65. That's why we have Shatter instead of Pierce. Wow, that did nothing. Okay. Do this. Yep, there's the -65. Because the whole thing is, right, they want you to attack the brother that's tagged. But here's the thing, if I one-shot them all, I don't have to care about that cheat. This cheat pissed me off. Oh, I'm sure it pissed me off as well when I was younger. Let's piff me now. Yep, so now Austria's it. So now what I want to do is I want to pass around to get an extra power pip, then I'm gonna shatter and hit. Okay, so that's here. Then once we do that, we should be able to kill all of them. Oh, hello, Icehound. This is gonna do a little bit. Ouch. Okay, perfect. Now we shatter you. Oh. Oh, you do that if you cast anything. Oh, I see. He doesn't put back the shield, does he? Okay, no. I'm pretty sure he doesn't put back the shield. Yeah, you can scarecrow all you want. That's not gonna do jack to me. Yeah. And now we should be able to just one-shot with Orthrus. It's a fun fact, he's it again. Fuck, he puts back the shield. God damn it. Oh, I fizzle anyways. Okay. See, he's gonna resist like 50% of it. I don't have a feint I can put on him to just go through the shield, which sucks. Because I got rid of the feint that I had. I didn't think he was just gonna replace it like that. That's just an oversight on my part. If I crit against him, will I be able to kill with Humongo Frog after? You know what, let's find out. That's the minus 90, are you kidding me? Bro. Okay. I do not do 2.6k even if I crit here. I'm gonna have to flee and come back. That sucks. I didn't think he was gonna put back up a minus 90, but... Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna have to... grab that feint again. I think we pack an extra meth blade. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I didn't think he was gonna put it back. Because I thought he replaced it like just with attacks. I didn't think it was gonna come back. Oh, it's just Nordry now. Okay. Well, chat, we've cheesed another boss. How do we keep doing this? I don't know, where did your brothers go? Okay, you're still putting up a shield first turn, so I'm still gonna have to shatter. Oh, the first one he puts up is the 65. Gotcha. That makes sense. Does that remove both of them, or just... Okay, it removes both. Oh, now we can just kill with the triple blade. So that makes things a lot easier. Someone is not a fan of his brothers being dead, which is very understandable. But now you die. That's the thing. No crit, no matter, it still kills. Bang. Oh. Interesting. So I think they prepared for that happening, because now I only have 1 out of 4. Okay, interesting. We're gonna have to rebattle them. It's fine, we have the strat this time. Where's my heal? There are no healing lists. Okay, I have to rip another potion. Sick. Oh, here they are again. I think instead of the frog, we can run Stone Colossus for that last hit. Sure, let's run it. Here's the run back. Oh, now they're first. God damn it. Whatever. Let's Epiphany Blade first turn. Now I'm just not even gonna worry about removing those shields. Honestly, I'm just gonna hit into them. Blade. There's a monster mash. Yep. I noticed there's like a slight difference in the animation of the vampire waking up in the coffin. Like compared to that and vampire, so. They have the funny ability to be able to tell them apart. Oh no, he's no longer it. This is a regular vampire. Yup. W Fizzle. Alright, send the Orthers. one more blight on before before they keel over and die. Makes sense. That's gonna take me down to about half. Yep. Those shields. Fucking 400 damage to him. That makes sense. His shield goes back up. And then he's immediately gonna take it down. Yep, goodbye, shield. Did I make a mistake in not shattering? Does this do 4.4k? I don't even know if he can weakness me. I think if he can weakness, this would be really good. The bomb dot will probably be able to finish him off, but I don't know if he does. No, this is a monster rush. Yeah. This is gonna do a little bit. Damn. You know. Alright, whatever. We're sending it. Hopefully this kills. I don't know if it will. Did you just send random attacks? Oh, I guess it does. Interesting. I actually don't even know if this is gonna do enough to kill. It was like 800. Oh, I killed it for sure. I think if it didn't crit, I might not have killed. Oh yeah, I wouldn't have killed if it didn't crit. Oh shit.
You have defeated the Coven, destroyed our power, and thwarted our scheme! It is time to flee!
I got an Empower TC,
You have
yay!
stopped the 4 sons of the Ice Titan, and now you must renew the spell upon their father, Ymir.
Okay. Let's place the seals. Here's what can you even get from these guys? Collectible hooves. I guess some universal and energy armor, I guess. Oh, they all have their own armor sets in here. It is not any better than the one I already have. Yeah, these are pretty much the same. Yeah, they're not any better than the ones I already have. I don't know why you go block over damage, but sure, I guess. Rooms, plus wolf. Star necklace, which is star necklace. Alright, let's put the seals back on. Oh, look at them. Glorious golden seals. Go to sleep.
Place the
Go to
golden
sleep.
seals before
Go
Ymir,
sleep,
and their presence
little
calms the
child.
Ice Titan's sleep. After a moment, it is clear that the Ice Titan will not awaken, and the threat of the Everwinter is over.
You
Yeah,
have
we did
done
it.
Use the teleporter and Jotun-Guard to come back to the entrance.
We did it.
What an achievement! They will write sagas about what you have done. You should go and speak to Grandmother Raven now, though she likely knows already what has transpired here.
Alright, put the deck back now. Yeah, that's good. Raven, we did it. We stopped the Everwinter.
The Ice Titan slumbers once more, and the Coven's power is broken utterly. You've done it. Won a victory that all the kings, thanes, and heroes in Grizzleheim could not achieve. You are welcome throughout this realm, but now is the time to tell your headmaster Ambrose what you have done. Speak to Balder Goldpaws. He will return you to Wizard City, where you can continue your magical studies. You are Grizzleheim's greatest ally and a true friend, and I will watch over you always.
Thank you, Grandmother Raven. Back to Balder.
Are you ready to depart? Next stop, Wizard City.
We did it. Wintertusk is done.
My goodness! You say the Coven was attempting to awaken the Ice Titan himself? Unbelievable! You've accomplished so much in Grizzleheim. All of the professors here are impressed with your work. I'll speak to Mr. Lincoln about getting you some extra credit.
Let's go. Alright, before we end that off, I'm gonna go quick talk to Prospector Zeke and get my training board. And then after that, I think it's time we start up Celestia.
I knew I could count on you. You found them all!
I got you, Zeke. Alright. Let's start making our way to Celestia. And we can officially begin Arc 2. Hey, it's Nick Jonas. You know what? One more time for the road. I think we gotta.
Hey gang, thanks for checking out my music, and I hope you enjoy the new Wintertusk area of Wizard 101. See you in the game.
Thank you, Nick, for your inspiring words. Alright, let's get to Celestia. Alright. I'm thinking I might make this a longer stream, and we just do a bunch of shit in here. So I'm going to go and take a snack break, and then I will be right back. So let me... I have... Bam! Alright, I'll be back in a few. Alright, snack has been had. That should hold me over for the rest of the stream. Let me hide that text. Actually, I should change my stream title. Give me a second. Wintertusk down. Time to start Arc 2. Stream title has been updated. Let's do it. See, I don't remember if I mentioned it last time, but when I was doing side quest, I was like a tiny bit of a bar away from hitting level 60 to unlock the 3 dungeons and whatnot. So I did just a tiny bit here. Basically, this is the survey camp. There have been leaks in the walls and stuff. So what I did was I found a few of the engineers here and brought them back. I defeated a few of the crustaceans down there to get some spackle, and then I filled in a couple holes, and that is all I did. So now we're looking for clues. What time is it now? It's 11 p.m. Got about 3 hours in maintenance, so we're 3 hours until maintenance, so we're in it for the long haul. Get ready.
You find a golden pocket watch. It looks strangely familiar. Have you seen this before? You find a small piece of shell that looks like it came from a crab.
Oh, no way.
You find a tiny piece of rubble with a stone carving on it, part of a larger stone building.
Alright, let's take this back to Dalton. Tower's right over there. I'd rather just... I think it's faster to just go through here.
I'm no Sherlock Bones, but by the look of things, this is some incontrovertible evidence. 1, 2, 3. 1. That piece of shell belongs to a crustacean.
Mm-hmm.
2. That watch belongs to Barclay O'Brien, one of our expedition. He was so proud of that watch. He mail-ordered it from a dealer on Firecat Alley in Wizard City. Barclay wouldn't part with it for anything. And 3. That piece of stone looks like it has the same pattern as the 2 big stone towers at the center of the pinnacles.
Wow.
It looks like the crustaceans took members of our expedition and locked them into one of the pinnacle towers. I'll bet that one of the crustaceans in the area has to have a key. Go and defeat one of them and take it, then make your way into the tower.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Man, I remember this. Dude, it's been so long. Hello, big lag spike. How much health y'all got? 600? Brah. Didn't fail pip the first one. There we go. There we go. Crabs down, crabs down. I'm coming, Barclay. See you over there. I just can't get through. I just can't get through from the walls. Interest that nobody has done since I'm not on the right realm for it. Grab some scrap metal for the side quest while we're here.
You're right on time. Or perhaps early. Or late. If I only had my nice gold watch. What's that? My watch! Oh, thank you mightily. Rutherford's upstairs. You go get him and I'll scoot. See you back at the promenade? Look me up when you get back to the promenade, won't you?
There we go, that's all scrap metal. Optio-agener. Or Agenon, however the fuck you pronounce that. Am I thinking here right? Yeah.
Who's this? An intruder! Let me get to my claws around you.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about that one. That's fine. Doing 300, we tank that. There's the Orthros. I'm pretty sure Orthros should kill here. I'd be slightly surprised if it doesn't, because he's a balance, so this is boosted. Yeah, even without a crit, this should kill here. Oh yeah, easy.
The crustacean drops a big piece of stone. It looks familiar, like it belongs to the portal back in the Celestia base camp.
Oh, we got the star piece for the dial. Hell yeah.
I heard the sounds of a duel and wondered if the cavalry was on its way. Huzzah! I hate to leave my work unfinished, though, but I'd best get going now that the coast is clear. Thanks once more for your help. Terrible fright, that. I thought I'd never be free. However, there is still valuable work to be done, and I'd be eternally grateful if you could help me with it. Could you find a particular stone tablet downstairs and make a rubbing of it? That should do nicely. Here's a piece of crayon and some paper. You'll know
Yeah,
the
we're
tablet
leveled
when you
up.
see
Let's
it.
go.
Be thorough.
Ah, I want to get up. I want to get out of this hole as soon as possible. Try the Zodiac Gem Warrior
The
too.
chariot races across the skies, a sign of travel and victory in battle. Luminaries, or leaders, ride in chariots, so it is a sign of nobility and favor.
Interesting. Let's go down this way. Is it this big fucking thing all the way back here? Yeah. Okay.
You follow West's instructions and make a rubbing of the inscriptions on the strange stone tablet.
Then go back.
Wonderful. Now,
Bro. You're set back at your post now.
Very nice work there. I should be able to translate this in a jiffy. I think I have it. If I had only thought to bring a copy of the Stone of Mazaroth, then I'd be sure of the translation. That said, I believe the tablet confers some sort of water-breathing ability upon those who touch it and read the instructions. The words are in ancient Celestian, but as a wizard, you should have no trouble remembering strange incantations in ancient languages.
Okay, dude. Yeah, so you got this incantation here. It's completely foreign to you. But you're a wizard, so you should remember it just fine.
You speak the Celestian words, and as you do, you feel a strange change coming over you. The feeling soon passes, and you feel normal again.
Dolphin.
There you go. You should be able to go anywhere down here, dome or no, without risk of drowning. Even though the Celestians devised a means of breathing underwater, they still weren't able to save their world. Pity that. We can't thank you enough for your assistance. You came at a time when things are at their worst. In the time since Plunkett sent the distress call, things for our expedition went from bad to much, much worse. As you might have sussed out, we're still reeling from the recent crustacean incursion. We did nothing to provoke them either. Is there any way you can go to the grotto and speak with Rupert Fleming? He and his team suffered the brunt of the attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. The entrance is in that little area over there. Let's put this here. Yeah, down here. Now we can swim. Fuck is Kablooey? Coral Cast.
I don't remember you from the airship. How did you get down here? We were captured by the crustaceans, but the whole experience has turned into quite an education. None of us are much when it comes to fisticuffs, and those crustaceans were more than we can handle. They put us in these cages, so we chose to spend our time observing their culture firsthand. Still, that only goes so far. Can you go and thrash some crustacean claw cutters and see if you can find some clues about what they're up to?
Okay. I love that these enemies I can just insta-send my from.
Good work! You gathered a piece of coral, a piece of crab harness, and a carved bit of stone that looks like it came from a puzzle. Let's see if we can put these clues together, shall we? The story these clues tell is that the crustaceans are up to something in the coral caverns. It's a dangerous, sprawling place filled with wild sea life. I'm not about to enter those caverns. I wouldn't last a minute. It's a dangerous maze with at least a dozen types of coral. Can you try and find the origin of the piece of coral you found?
Alright, we gotta get some coral. Where the coral at? Is this way. I don't understand why it doesn't just fucking give us the quest arrow when it just shows up on the map. I really don't get that. Got the coral here. One more. Cathala. I don't get this. Why do they want you to get 4 coral, but only have 3 coral spawn places? That seems kind of counterintuitive in my opinion. I should probably set a mark by Rupert. This is a large area. I'll set up here.
You found the source? Let me take a look at the coral again. Oh no. See those scorch marks? That area is frequented by voltic eels. If I might care to guess, you're here seeking a means of opening the Stellarium portal back at Celestia Base Camp, right? I suspect that the crustaceans have taken said portal piece to the Voltic Eel Cave based on the evidence you've collected. The logical conclusion, then, is that you must go there and see if our theory is correct and that the portal piece is there. You observe, make a theory, and then test that theory. It is the scientific method in action.
True. Oh, we have to go through the skull. Alright. Ah, shit. Star, sun, moon. Okay. Fuck, I did that wrong. Let's run that back way, don't we? Star, sun, moon. Shit. The fuck did he pull me from? There we go. Sun. Moon.
You have found the second portal piece.
There we go.
Found what you were looking for? I'd say that theory proved correct, eh? The crustaceans are a lazy bunch, so it's certain that where one piece is found, the other is not far afield. We've observed that crustaceans tend to pick up small pieces of stone, shell, and other shiny bits wherever they go. If you search their belongings and pay attention to what they're carrying, you'll gain insight into where they've been. So if you want to find the other missing portal piece, find out where the crustaceans have been going. Defeat some crustacean pincers in the coral caverns and search them for clues. They'll lead us to the next piece of the portal.
You're all the way back Coral Castle, okay. No problem. Come on now.
All the crustacean pincers are following the same path from the starfish door. Maybe you should look further. A giant armored starfish holds the gate closed. It won't be easy to open.
Crazy.
A giant starfish, you say? How odd. The crustaceans wouldn't be using that starfish unless they knew some easy way of getting past it. The crustacean boss around here is Optiomissimos. Optio is some sort of rank among their legions, like a lieutenant. Find and defeat Optiomissimos, and force him to tell you how to get that starfish gate open. He's a coward. He'll tell you.
Kick his ass, don't worry, he's a coward.
What's the big idea? You just a bunch of self-a-thrashing for a bothering me.
How much health are we working with? 4K. Okay. Oh, faint, just in case.
Don't hurt me! I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Hey, he wasn't wrong about him being a coward.
The starfish likes to eat algae. When we feed it algae, it relaxes and opens the door.
Well, there we go.
Now we're getting somewhere. If Optiomissimos told you the truth, the next step is to gather enough algae to feed the creature. The crustacean wave runners are always carrying little pots full of algae, presumably for the starfish. If you defeat a few crustacean wave runners and take their algae, I'll wager you'll be able to spring that gate open right quick. Once you get the starfish gate open, that missing piece of the Stellarium portal is bound to be somewhere past it. Then you should probably just take both pieces back to Dalton Prescott in the promenade. No need to risk them down here.
Pick up the side quest, because why not? Algae from the wave runners. Okay, I need to play those ones. One more should hopefully do it. There we go.
You feed the algae to the starfish on the gate.
Yep, it opened. I want to get this health before I go in. Can I grab it without pulling him? Yes, thank you.
So this is the intruder who dares to enter our realm. What a jest! You don't even have a soft shell.
Okay, boss. And go my workers. There we go.
You cracked my shell, but good. Take the wretched stone. It's never brought me any luck.
The governor drops the other piece of the Stellarium portal.
Yippee. Zodiac Dome. Hello? There we go.
The crab is the many-legged buffoon, the jester of the sea. It is the sign of humor and of foolish pride. The crab takes credit for more than he has achieved.
Damn, that's crazy. Don't be a crab. Oh, we're going back to survey camp. Okay.
What's that? You've recovered 2 pieces of the Stellarium portal stone? Smashing! I can sense that things are going to turn around for this expedition, thanks to your help. I know that Edith Benchley, back in the Celestia base camp, is coordinating the effort to solve the problems we're facing. I'd head back and see what you can do to help over there.
Oh, cool. Looks like we're done in the survey camp area then.
You've got the pieces of the portal! Now we can restore access to the Grand Plaza. You must go and repair it now with the pieces you recovered. It should be easy to do.
You replace the missing pieces of the broken portal.
A stellar job! No pun intended. I hate to send you packing when you just got here, but those are needed to open the Stellarium. Go and speak to Thornton Lewis in the District of the Stars. He'll be ever so grateful to see you.
Nice.
Oh dear, who are you? You must be barking mad to come down here.
I don't think he was very happy to see me.
It's a madhouse down here, to be certain. It's the sharks that are causing most of the trouble. They call themselves the Piscean Guard, and they claim to serve the Crustacean Empire, whatever that is. They've prevented us from our main work, surveying the region and learning what we can about Celestian culture. I assume you're here to rescue us and to learn about the Celestian schools of magic. Stars, moon, and sun, right?
Nope.
If you want to rediscover the secrets of Celestian magic, then you must become one of us, an explorer. First lesson, observation. Based on where it stands, that broken monolith is undoubtedly the key to entering the area beyond. Would you be so kind as to go and survey that monolith and return here with your findings?
The monolith is ancient, but upon closer examination, the broken edges look fairly fresh.
Interesting.
How interesting! A great deal of what explorers do is collect pieces of rubble and try to rebuild broken artifacts. You see, the Celestians were very big on building secret meaning into their architecture and decor, even their city layout. You can read a lot about a culture from how they build their walls, floors, and ceilings. Messages hidden everywhere. That said, if the monolith has recently been broken, then it is likely the work of the sharks of the Piscean Guard. They are crude vandals, always chopping at the Celestian artifacts and architecture, using pieces of stone for currency. Sometimes being an explorer is investigation, and sometimes it's throwing a bit of muscle around. Could you go and recover some of the pieces of the broken monolith from the Piscean Guard?
Oh, absolutely I can. Be overjoyed to kick these sharks' asses and get these pieces back. That's two. One more, baby. Alright.
Great work! I think you got all the missing pieces. Lesson 2. Restoration, or rebuilding that which was broken. We'll first need something to fuse the pieces together. The Stellar Protectors were made by the Celestians, and they're still up and running after all this time. They're just suits of metal animated by power motes within their bodies, guided by who knows what. The power motes should provide enough energy to fuse the piece of the broken monolith together. Could you go and collect a few power motes from inactive stellar protectors? No need to damage an active one.
Sure.
There are...
Alright, where's some more protectors at? There's one. I'm guessing another one probably on the side. Yep, there we go.
Those should do the trick. These power motes must be treated with extreme heat before we can use them to repair the broken monolith. Where will we get that kind of heat, I wonder? Blimey! I've got it! The Star Forge! It's still burning after all this time, and it'll serve perfectly. Take those power motes to the Star Forge and bathe them in the flames. Be careful, that's incredible power at play.
Alright, Star Forge.
You treat the power motes within the Star Forge. In short order, they're ready for use.
Alright.
Those should do perfectly. I've reassembled the pieces of the broken monolith, but the translation is a bit of a bother, sad to say. Could you do us both a favor and go into the Astral Archive and seek out the knowledge we need? Speak to the archivist there. It's sort of a talking library catalog that will tell you what you need to know.
Archivist.
I am the Archivist, a construct to aid research in the Astral Archive. Based on the nature of your request, I have prepared courses of instruction at 3 different preceptor stations. The stations are devoted to contrivances, conflict, and configurations. You may utilize them in any order you wish.
Use TCs. Oh. I'm gonna buy a couple blade TCs while we're here. Spells, amplify, fortify, that makes sense. Mutates, infals. Okay.
Among the greatest of Celestia's achievements is the creation of magic artifacts, or contrivances. These contrivances are essential to Celestian life, and are marvels of crafting and enchantment.
This goes on for a while. All manner of schematics, plans, and diagrams flash before your eyes until at last the lesson ends.
Next up, configuration.
Celestia's greatest achievement is its mastery of astral magic, conjuring power from the stars, the moon, and the sun. Celestian magic is intrinsically tied to an understanding of astral configurations, or the movement of celestial bodies.
The lesson continues for quite a while, teaching you about the nature of the worlds of the spiral, the stars, and the sun. So much to learn, and then the lesson ends.
That's cool. Next is conflict.
Though the people of Celestia exist in harmony with the universe, the other worlds of the spiral are not so enlightened. Celestia's magic touches the very spiral itself, and for this reason it is coveted by many. To mount a proper defense, Celestia must understand conflict in all forms.
The preceptor has a great deal to say about all manner of conflict, from wars to magic duels. Eventually the lesson ends.
Back to Thornton. It's right here.
You look like you've been hitting the books. Did you learn anything? Now that you've a working knowledge of Celestian, we can determine how the broken monolith relates to the surroundings. Understanding context is vitally important. We must know not only how something works, but what it means in the big picture. The broken monolith has many markings very similar to those in the chantry, and may be significant. Could you go and survey the chantry to see what might be learned of the area? Return here with what you've learned.
I like that name, the Chantry. Oh, it's this area.
You examine the observatory, using the powers of observation Mr. Lewis taught you. The mosaic on the floor appears important, based on the architectural emphasis. Perhaps a closer look. The mosaic is clearly the key to understanding the secret message. Unfortunately, it looks like many of the mosaic plates are missing. If they were there, the meaning would be clear.
Things back here.
So, what did you learn? You say someone stole the shiniest and brightest plates of the mosaic? Given what we know about the sharks, they're likely the culprits. I think you know what to do. Go and thrash some of those Piscean troopers until you recover the missing pieces. Be sure to look around the rest of the chantry as well. Those sharks will often hide things from their rivals. So...
There are some tiles from the troopers. One more. Go. And orders at the Chantry.
You find a small mosaic tile wedged into the gears of the orrery.
Wow, that's crazy. Search the shortcuts.
A shark must have used this place to hide a small cache of mosaic tiles, perhaps to barter with. You take them.
Six, 7, 8, 9. You've recovered all the missing mosaic pieces. Smashing! Now you're ready to restore the mosaic floor to its former state. Head on into the chantry and see about putting the pieces back where they belong. That should put us ahead of the game.
I'll be real, Chad. I think I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna head off because I'm getting fucking tired. Yippee.
Excellent work! You're the best student I've ever taught. You've done much to earn your way into the Stellarium, but you're not done. I've taught you all I can, and the next steps are yours alone. Go to the Astral Archive and see if you can cadge some more out of that archivist. That should set you on the right path.
Alright, this is where I'm gonna stream. I was hoping to go a little while longer, but honestly, I'm just like slowly starting to doze off in my chair, so yeah, of course I got a fucking bot. Get banned. Oh, well, there's the 2-hour mark. GG maintenance, let's see who's live. Oh, yours live. I'm gonna raid my goat. Alright, well, I'll probably try and go live tomorrow, but I'm just gonna go lay down, honestly. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one where we will once again continue Celestial. Goodbye, everyone.